I have said elsewhere that I am unable to come up with a master plan for the saving of humanity from self-polarization, from lie culture, because the complex futures of humanity at the collective scale are far too much for me or anyone to be able to predict with any degree of precision. Well, I have gone and come up with a master plan. I don't know. So often it seems I'm just not able to have what I want before I tell myself I'm fine without it. The reason I said I couldn't provide a master plan was because, as I say, the whole big mess is just too complicated. But sometimes it's good for me to pause and listen to some of the wise things I have actually said to others myself. Life, existence, the cosmos. It is both infinitely mysterious and relentlessly simple. Any solution to our complex problems is not a solution unless it is a solution all the way down to the core simplicity of it all. In other words, the solution has to be simple if it is to be a solution at all. So I worked it out while I was thinking about something else, which seems to be my preferred style of working out the big stuff. So my master plan is not really mine, of course. It's just what truth naturally provides when we take the complex events and experiences of our shared world here and reduce them down to their fundamentals. So, naturally, my master plan is almost brutal in its simplicity. Here it is. What we need to do in order to pull the human collective out of hideous and incoherent self-polarization and into collective self-recognition and optimal coherency. We look after our children. Raise each one to recognize and love their own self as their own unique expression of the eternal one I am. And then we get to be looked after by our children who love themselves as the eternal one I am. You see how simple our task is. Is it an easy task? Not necessarily. Certainly not always. But simple it is. What might a healthy relationship with one's own child look like? Well, how about this? You tell your child from day one, you are the eternal one I am. I'll help you get to know this place. When your child asks a question, you give the clearest, most honest answer you can. If your child asks a question that you do not know the answer to, be honest and say you do not know. And how about this for an idea? If it's something that appeals to you, you might then both go and find out the answer to their question together. Imagine that. How might that be? How many generations does it take for us to arrive at heaven on earth when all of the children that come into the world are taught from day one that you are the eternal one I am, we are the eternal one I am, and we are so glad that you are here? How many generations? This is why the care of our children being conspicuous by its absence from the Ten Commandments is such an outrageous error. Our children will be creating the world we wish to relax back into when we are old and tired. So it is always in our own interests to help our children to grow strong and sane and wise. So, if only for our own self-serving interests, I think we should do it.